Check 1, 2. Hi! When you own your own recording studio, it can't just be all business all the time, right? Sometimes you gotta, play a little bit. So today we're gonna just, do an a cappella random 3-part arrangement of the Beach Boys, just the chorus part of In Your Room or whatever it's called. Come on. Oh, but first I get to show you a neat little trick. So in your recording studio, a lot of new voice actors will start off with an affordable smart choice, which is the Focusrite and the Rode NT1, just a basic setup, which is far more than most voice actors will ever need. But if at any point you get to a point in your career where you're needing compression or EQ or noise gates or limiters or anything like that in real time, or de-essers and all this other stuff, a lot of us tend to beef it up a bit to like an Apollo Twin, for example, which is very common, which is what I utilize. I love my Sennheiser 416. Hey, baby, what up, girl? Oh, creepy. Anyway, so this allows you to use plugins. So when I was working on Battlefield for EA Games, they did a sound check in my studio in real time over Source Connect. And they tuned my studio exactly the exact same way they want all of their actors nationwide to have their setup. So it all matches, even on the 416 if possible. But they went and got plugins and we tuned it in. And then once it was done on the Apollo Twin, I saved it. So I have a preset. So I would work with them over a year or so. They'd have a session. They'd be like, hey, Jordan, what's up? I'm like, hey. And they're like, whoa, switch it over. And I'm like, sorry. And I double click, and instantly my studio was set back up exactly the way we left off last time. So it was really good consistency. On camera, we call that continuity. And I have a couple of setups. I do professional jingle work. Save a buck on a car truck. Chevy Buick Marble Falls.
Chevy Buick Marble Falls.
And so I have different setups for that stuff. So if I double click this one time, right here. Hi, this is normal talking, but do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. That's fun. You wouldn't want to do a commercial like this. It's truck month. Right now, get 6.25% financing cash back. Come to our We've Fallen Down a Well sale. Okay. Anyway, let's get on to it. Okay, so all I'm going to be doing right now is I'm going to open up my DAW, my digital audio workspace. It's just the stupid word for recording software. And I'm going to record a melody track, and then I'm going to come in and do a harmony track, and then I'm going to come in and do another harmony track, all a cappella, but just for screwing around fun. But it's so easy, and you could try it too. Just pick one of your favorite songs, listen really closely to how they do it. And by the way, I'm pretty sure this is going to be wrong because I'm making it up, but who cares? Woohoo! Okay, so you're going to want to start with a click track. And in this particular DAW that I'm utilizing, we're going to generate a chirp track. Is that what it's called? Let me double check. Cancel. Stop. That's not, don't hit the, don't hit that, whatever that was. I don't use these a lot. Yeah, don't hit the chirp track. I don't know what that is, but that's not what you want. Rhythm track. Haha. Sorry, I haven't done this in a while. All right, what's the tempo we want? So I'm going to be doing In Your Room. So it's there. You might want to get the key down. There's a place where 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's too fast. So that's at 120. That's at 120 BPM. Let's just go to 100 and see what that sounds like. Oh, that's 109. No, let's just go to 100. All right, here's a. There's a place where. That's still too fast. All right, let's go 80 beats per minute. You can look it up. It's easy, but we're screwing around. We're having fun. Let's see what this is. This is 80 BPM. There's a place where let's just use it. Okay, so now we've got our rhythm or click track in place. So it'll be like la da da la da. Okay, so that's how it's gonna go. All right, let me switch over to the pretty. Now, normally you would add reverb and chorus and all that stuff in post. You wouldn't do it in the actual session because once it's baked in, you can't take it out. But I don't care. I'm just screwing around now. This is not for real stuff. This isn't for professional voiceover use. This is just for you and I being idiots right now. So here we go. I think I remember the words. Track 1. There's a place where I can go and tell my secrets to. All right. Let me set it up and get ready for track 2. Okay, so it's set up and ready. Sorry, I'd have to turn it off to talk. Just bear with me. So here's track 2 over track 1. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna make it up, the harmony part. There's a place where I can go and Did you hear that? Oh, let me isolate that track and let's listen to how bad that was. All right. Look, I screwed up. I'm not scared. Watch. I can go. I can go. I don't know if you could pick that up on the recording, this thing I'm doing, but anyway, let's try that again. There's a place where I la 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 la, but not falsetto. This is where it'll be. Here we go. There's a place where I can go and tell my secrets to. I think that was a little better, right? I need to change up the melody for track 3. But let me tweak this and we'll see. You know, I don't love it, but who cares? All right, now for the third and final one, we got to change it up. I hate that I'm talking to y'all in this echo. Anyway, all right, let's just see what happens. So it's there's a place where I can go. Okay. There's a place where I can go and tell my secrets to. In my room, in my room, in my room. It would have been really cool to have the rest of that under that, but I wasn't thinking that far ahead. I'm going to turn that click track off now. Yeesh. All right, that was kind of fun. So let's listen to the whole thing after I tweak it a bit. Okay, so here's all 3 of them with the click track mutilated. We've mutilated it. Die, click track. All right, here we go. A lot of them. There's a place where I can go and tell my secrets to. In my room. See if I can make it up. In my room, in my room. I don't know. It would have been really cool to have the rest of that. Oh yeah, but I wasn't thinking that far ahead. I'm going to turn that click track off now. Thanks, voice in my head. Hey, look, I said we're just screwing around in the studio. What do you want from me? Turn this off. Good Lord. So good to be back. Hi. I'm gonna clean all this up and we'll see what it actually. I don't know. Here it is. There's a place where I can go and tell my secrets to. There's a place where I can go and tell my secrets to. There's a place where I can go and tell my secrets to. In my room. In my room. In my room. Okay, so I haven't edited this yet. I'll probably take that out. No, I'll leave it in because we're screwing around today. I haven't edited this yet, so I don't know what y'all just saw, but I just wanted to film the ending while I'm in here. So I hope today was fun. But every now and then, yeah, definitely screw around in your own studios. I mean, what's the point in having a studio if you don't screw around every now and then? So until then, the next one, if you need me, I'll be in my room. I hate me. Okay, see you next time. Thanks.